Okay, so this is going to be day one, and I'm just going to say what I've done today. So, unfortunately, I went to I slept in last night, so I got less studying done than I would have wanted, but that's okay because I did get some studying in during work breaks and also today before making this video. So, I just want to show some things that is. So, for Japanese, unfortunately, it's pretty rudimentary. What I was just, oh, of course, you probably could have saw my foot there. Oh well, if that really matters that much, but okay, so literally just trying to see if I remember the hiragana, katakana. Okay, there's this one too, which I know I've messed up because that character is missing a stroke. Should be a stroke on the top there between, but it just basically said onamawa. I think that's correct. I gotta check to see that one too. Onamawa nan desu ka? Uh, I did it a few more times. I tried writing a few sentences right here. I'm covering one of them up because of whatever was kind of vulgar. But yeah, just trying to write random sentences, and then that's karate karate do. Oh, you may even whoops. Okay, but I was just the main problem I have. Well, this goes with Chinese and Japanese with characters or writing kanji is keeping each character the same size. So normally, like for a character, they're supposed to be uniform in size, like basically roughly take up the same amount of space. Problem is for the complex characters, I tend to like try to squish them, or like I can't get them the same as the simpler characters in size. I got to work on that. That's one of the things I need to work on a lot, just so it looks better to write. Other things is I need to just stop dicking around with the hiragana, katakana. I think I got it down pat, but like I said, I've already learned these many times. I was just seeing if I could remember them. What I've learned is that I know most of them off actively. Passively, I could just read all these. Like passively, I can do it, but actively, I can actually, if I need to write this, can I remember what the kana is? Mainly, there were a few that I had to like try and remember again. I might even see some errors on here, and it's obviously I've got the neatest writing, but I just wanted to show what I did. So that's kind of what I did at work. I know it doesn't seem like much. I don't even understand how it took the writing the hiragana katakana took me as long as it did. Now that I'm thinking about it, what the hell? Like it makes no sense. But it took me about half an hour, so that's what I did. So the other languages I was studying, well, French and Spanish. I can't really show these because I wasn't actually using any textbooks for French or Spanish, but I'm just going to show this just so there's something visual to look at. For I tried making videos. I say tried. I did make videos. I say try because I don't think I spoke very well in them, but playing some video games because I'm doing. I kind of have the urge to play video games. I think I mentioned this in the first video, but I don't have the time to do it. At least I guess I do have the time if I just want to play games, but I feel like I gotta mix it with something else so I feel like I'm doing something productive. So I was doing the one by playing a game in Spanish. So previously I'd been playing games while speaking in Spanish, but the games were not in Spanish because I didn't have any Spanish option for them. This time I tried to rectify that by playing a game in Spanish. But the game, oh my God, text was almost impossible to read. I could read most of it, but especially since a lot of the words I could kind of already knew. But if they were like all new words that I didn't know, it would have been like impossible for me to read. But yeah, so and that was horrible. My vocabulary is still way too limited, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing that every day, just for the fact that it's not. I don't think it's a very productive way for me to improve. Like I'm trying to build confidence mainly because it's one thing to know how to speak a language. It's another thing to have the confidence to speak it. So at least if I'm doing it every day, I can try to get more confidence speaking it. But the problem is, I need to start speaking with other people too. Because confidence speaking to myself is not the same as confidence speaking with others. But yeah, so the French, I also did a video in French. That one went a bit better, but I still struggled learning some words. Like towards the end, my mind went completely blank. I was trying to say something. I couldn't even. I was trying to actually then switch to my mind to English, try to see. Okay, if I can think of what the word is in English, maybe I can just try to translate it or see if I can figure. Okay, I got to say that in French, but no, I couldn't even properly think of the words in English. Where normally, if I'm just speaking in English, I would know how to say it, but because I was thinking in French, it was hard to go back to English, and I still can't even remember what it was I was trying to say. I was trying to say something in the lines of like it doesn't fill the void. I did say that eventually, but I want to say it's not like a one-on-one replacement. It's not alternative. I want to say supplement. It's not a proper supplement. I was talking about the game, saying it's not a proper supplement or like I don't even know what I like. You probably get what I mean. I mean the game is not a proper supplement for the other games in the series because like some Pokemon card game, it's not the actual main like Pokemon games. But yeah, so that's another thing. I have this book because I want to increase my vocabulary, and this will hopefully help. I also have actually a book on idioms too, French idioms, so I can try to say more stuff instead of being so literal. I guess I should say. I want to be more literate. I mean to say stop being so literal with what I say. Because if I'm using idioms, I can be less literal. But so that's what I did, and unfortunately, I got a lot thirsty than I expected by talking throughout the whole video. It's like I got really thirsty and had to stop. I know this is a good solution is just to get more water, but I'm worried that I'm gonna wake up when I go to sleep then because of all the water I'm drinking. But that was day one. I guess I still have some time left today, but we'll see. I might just watch the show and then maybe do a bit of reading. I'm showing English though because I'm watching Bird Notice, but I might do some reading in other languages or writing. I'll let you know tomorrow though because yeah, I plan on making these every day if possible. I said the only days I'm gonna give myself exceptions for are sick days. There may be some days I won't upload because I'm busy doing something, but I'm gonna try to at least make a video then upload it later. But until next time, take care.